Hey everybody, it's Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming, and in this video I'm just going to give a quick update about what's going to be going on for the channel over the summer. These last few weeks have been pretty busy. My kids have been finishing up school. I've had some friends and family visiting, so we've been just busy, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on any videos. That's why I'm just giving a kind of a preview of what's going to be happening coming up. And my schedule should be calming down here at the end of June, so I should be getting back to hopefully my every 6 days release schedule or something similar to that. For Stargrave content, I'm going to be starting a battle report campaign going through the last Prospector book. And so I'm really excited about that. When I started this channel, the thing I was really excited about was making battle videos. I guess just a little behind the scenes. My battle videos don't seem to be as popular as more of my strategy videos, but they're something I really enjoy doing, so I'm excited about making those, whether people will watch them or not. And for that campaign, I've created 2 new crews. In my previous campaigns that I've done, I've had multiple crews, or Frostgrave, multiple wizard warbands that have been kind of alternating in and out, but with the last Prospector, I think it works best to have the same teams going through the entire campaign because of the faction system that's in that and points you'll gain with the different faction standings. So that's why there's 2 brand new teams. Many of you have probably seen the surveys that I put out about just some questions with battle reports. I had about 60 people that responded to each of those surveys. One of those was about dice rolls. Typically in my videos, for my battle videos, I bring the camera down to show the rolls so that you can see it, but that does create a lot of choppiness back and forth with the camera, and I was just kind of curious how much people want to actually read what the dice say. I know in a lot of battle report videos I watch, people just kind of roll somewhere on the table and the viewer has no idea what they actually say. They just have to trust the players to say what they are. So I was kind of curious what people thought about that, and only about 25% of people said that they like to see all the rolls, and almost 70% of people say they're fine having the players just roll off camera and just say the results. So because of that, what I'm planning to do, I am going to make my rolls off camera, figure out what I'm going to do on the battlefield, make my rolls, and then as I'm moving my figures into position, I'll say this guy's going to move over here, take a +2 shooting attack over here, and then give the result basically instead of actually showing the dice rolling. I think I'm going to overlay some dice results for people to just get that visual of what the dice are actually saying. But just to kind of switch things up a little bit and hopefully shrink the videos down, because the second question I asked was about the length of the video as far as how long is too long for people to watch a battle report. And looking at the results from the poll, about 8% of people said they don't watch battle reports. 18% want it to be under 30 minutes. So right there, that's about 25 to 30% of people that won't watch it probably if it's more than 30 minutes. And then, we lose some more people if it's beyond 45 or an hour. And as impressed, 39% of people say they'll watch it no matter how long it is. So thank you for those of you that are watching the whole hour-long, sometimes, battle reports. And with the changes I'm making with the dice rolls, I'm hoping that that will shrink the overall video down quite a bit so that it's not as alienating to people that don't like to watch something that's so long, but still enjoyable for people that like to just see what's happening on the battlefield. And I have a new survey that should be posted at the same time as this video about what people's thoughts are about background music or sound effects happening during the battle report. I've seen a lot of reports where people do put on either battle sounds or jungle sounds, something, wind blowing. So I'm just kind of curious what people think about that, if it adds to the experience or if people don't care. So be sure to take a look at that survey and give an answer. And I just really appreciate all the feedback that I've gotten so far from those surveys. And so hopefully that'll help me to produce videos that I still enjoy and that meet your preferences better. I'm also considering releasing kind of a behind the scenes video about the start of my last Prospector campaign. Just kind of discussing some of the terrain that I've got. My kids helped me build some terrain. We bought a bunch of Lego sets recently, and so I'm going to be showcasing that in the first battle. And so just kind of talking about how we built those, my kids' thoughts on some of the things, and then also taking a look at the figures that I'm using, and just kind of let people know, kind of what I've done there with kit bashing, so to speak, with Lego stuff. And then as far as other Stargrave news with the channel, I'm planning to start a new series going through all of the powers found in the core book. So I think it's 52 powers, and making a video for each one of those powers, where I'm just going to, they'll be relatively short, but I'll be discussing just some tips and strategies for each of the powers, and then giving my own personal rating for each of the powers, just to help people figure out maybe some good ways to select their powers, and also create some discussion, because I'm sure that my opinions won't match everybody else's opinions. For Frostgrave content, I'm going to be continuing my wizard build series. I've got 2 more videos left until I have 1 video for each of the 10 schools from the core book. But then I do plan to create more wizard build videos. Some of the wizard schools are harder to find multiple options for, but some of them have a lot of different varieties of ways you can build them. So I'll be making some more build videos. They'll be coming out a little slower just with the amount of Stargrave content I'm going to be releasing. So expect probably about 1 Frostgrave video a month through the summer. And then the Fireheart supplement is going to be released on July 19th, at least according to Amazon. So I have a speculation video that's already on the channel, and you can check that in the description box below to see kind of what I think is going to be in that. And I'm sure I'll probably be eventually releasing an overview video to give a more accurate representation of what's actually in the book. And if you've seen my other overviews, you know that I don't usually go into too many specific details, so I don't spoil things, so that you can figure out if it sounds interesting enough to you to purchase it. And speaking of supplement material, for Stargrave, the Hope Eternal supplement will be coming out sometime in September, and I will most likely be doing an overview video for that supplement as well. That's all for this video. Be sure to vote in that poll I've released about your preferences with background music during battle report videos, and I hope that you're excited about the content that I have coming up this summer. I should be releasing the first video for my Stargrave Power series sometime next week, so be sure to watch for that. I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming. Thanks for watching, and play well.